Hey guys, as you know, I haven't been uploading in a while because uh, I'm I was quite ill. I was coughing up dark yellow phlegm and blood. Like as soon as I made that video, I literally jumped into bed because I was so cold. I had a high fever for days, staying in bed for the most part. To be honest, I gained a few pounds back, and I did fall into slight uh, bad habit run. However, I know that you know today onwards it's not that the case because I've ensured that I wasn't fully embedded into the habit. Uh, I want to say thank you firstly to my family who you know dealt with me being ill. Thank you to people who actually reached out to me. You know who you are. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for actually reaching out to me. You know, I didn't know people actually you could reach out to people like that. I used to reach out to a lot of people. I genuinely didn't expect anyone to reach out to me. So I'm very happy for that. Very grateful for that as well. Thank you, whoever you are. That being said, I want to continue making videos. So that's why, um, whilst I haven't fully recovered because I haven't been able to drink colder liquids, I've only been able to drink kettled water still. Now I've decreased the temperature from very hot to like lukewarm, then hopefully it goes to room temperature and then colder liquids. Because I used to be able to drink them and I haven't been able to drink them since. I wanted to talk about changing the environment. Now, whilst I was ill, I obviously had a bunch of tissue packets, obviously to collect the snot and the phlegm and all of that. And also I wasn't able to really like swallow. It was pain. Uh, so what I did was I normally what would happen really was I would just have them, I take them and just put them on the floor, right? Because well, I need to get rid of them, but I can't just keep them in the same bed, and that would result in a very dirty room, a very unclean room. What I did instead, right, is a small change that I did was I brought my bed from outside of my room inside my room. Now that's a very small change. It doesn't require much energy to do that. However, the results were spectacular. I had no dirty room. My room was still clean, properly clean. There was no bits of paper here and there flying off. You know, they were all in the bin. And I was thinking more about this. I was like, well, a lot of these a lot of these major problems can be solved by just shifts in our environment. And I was like, why is this the case? And what other small environmental changes can I also do to give me more results like this? And I was thinking, I was like, okay, I realized this and I know this as a fact. A lot of our actions are rather subconscious than conscious, meaning that a lot of the times when we ask why you're doing a certain bad habit, a lot of the times we'll get this response of, I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this. You just do it though, right? It's more subconscious. You're not actively scrolling at times. You're just subconsciously scrolling, right? Your mind's in a different state. Your mind's thinking different things. And that means that the way to be more productive not only means to be more aware of your surroundings so that you are like, all right, I've got more awareness, got more control of what I have because I'm more aware, more present. It's also about making these environmental changes so that your subconscious part of yourself also follows suit. Because I know like very disciplined people, when you actually talk to them and you like see what they're up to, you realize, it's not only that they're fully aware, fully disciplined 24/7. It's that the environment means that even when they're subconscious, they're still productive, right? They just got environmental changes in place to allow them to perform in specific ways. So that begs the question: what other environmental changes can you do to increase your productivity. Now, I was thinking about some, and I'll give you, I guess, just a few, right? Firstly, I've brought in like bringing some like tissues or um like a bin, something like that, something hygienic or something, where you can like dispose of bad things in your room, so that you can put all the trash and all the rubbish in that bin, and you don't have to leave it out elsewhere in the house, right? Or elsewhere in the room. That is one major thing, because it results in a cleaner room, and a cleaner room often has more space, and it's better for you, for your mind. Another thing I would say is to, let's say you want to read more books. Wouldn't it be better that you actually put a book on your bed, like on your bed, or on your desk, wherever you are most commonly sitting around? You should have a book there, right? Because your body, your peripherals will notice that, okay, there's a book there, might as well read it. That is something that I do. I do. I do. I just need to buy more books later on, but that's what I normally do. And whenever I do it, I oftentimes see myself reading a lot more, and I read. And you can easily get into a flow state in terms of reading when you have this environmental change in place. Another thing, which is essentially the antithesis or the opposite of what is to make something more apparent in the environment, rather what you want to do is to make something less apparent in the environment. So what I do, for instance, if I'm in my desk working, I don't want my phone, because I know I can easily go on watching a lot of YouTube, a lot of or WhatsApp, and it just becomes very unproductive. What I do is I throw my phone onto my bed. My desk is facing this way. I don't look back, and it's just out of my sight. It's in my When I'm looking at something, it's not in my peripherals. It's essentially not in my environment. Hence, this is a way, if you want to avoid bad things, keep them keep them out of the environment. Sorry, I've just got a really bad thing. Hopefully, I'm going to force myself to go to school on Monday. Let's see if I can. I think I should be able to. Um, Another thing, well, similar to just reading books, you can keep a journal. I always advise journaling. I always advise reading books. Those are two things I strongly do. And well, now that I'm out of this illness rut, I'm going to recontinue, and I'm actually might like create a sort of challenge for myself publicly, like how I do on this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is a way of me teaching people, is a way of my recording my journey, and also acts as a way of challenging myself. I want to make at least one video per week minimum, right? And I won't stop until that happens. Well, I'm also going to be turning. Wait a second. Let's see if he comes in. He doesn't come in. All right. You could have seen my father. uh, Apart from that, yeah, I'm going to be making a really quick video actually on around the 4th of October. So do be prepared for that. That's going to be the day before my birthday. So do put in the comments on that next video, happy birthday, Emil, because the next day I'll be reading them and I'll be responding to them. Any questions, any video ideas, do put them in this video's comments. I will make sure I read them and then hopefully respond to any. Make sure you do that, hopefully. And otherwise, thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.